Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You can be seated.
Thank you, ma'am. If you could move up just a little bit closer to the microphones and go ahead and state and spell your name for the court, please.
Anne, A-N-N-E, Penex, P-E-N-I-X.
All right, Ms. Penex, and how are you currently employed?
I am the regional director of sales for Extended Stay America.
Now, back in November of 2021, what was your job title?
In November of 2021, I
Correct.
was with Extended Stay.
As well?
Yes.
And how long have you been with the Extended Stay group?
I was with them for a year and then left for a year, and now I'm back.
Okay. Did you ever work for the Congress Hotel located off Oakbrook Parkway and Jimmy Carter?
Yes, ma'am.
What time frame was that?
I worked there from July of 2012 to September of 2021.
Okay. And what was your role there?
General manager.
At the Congress Hotel?
Yes.
And what were your responsibilities as general manager there at the Congress Inn, the Congress Hotel?
A little bit of everything. Just ran the operations. We did it. It was an independently owned hotel, so we basically had to do everything ourselves.
Were you familiar with the property?
Yes.
And were you familiar with the rooms within that property?
Yes.
Now, you said you left in September of 2021. Why did you leave after almost a decade there?
We closed the hotel.
Do you recall when the hotel was officially closed?
I believe it was September 1st.
Okay. Now, in preparation for the closing of the hotel, were the residents notified that they could no longer reside there?
They were all giving a 30-day notice.
Was that done through a letter of some kind?
Yes.
Now, how many rooms were actually there at the Congress Hotel?
There's about 300 rooms, but we only used probably 30 of those. We closed down buildings just because of the condition of the hotel.
Okay. So you were familiar with the various kinds of rooms that were there at the Congress Inn back in November of 2021?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's closed in September,
Right.
so prior to that.
Yes.
I'm going to focus kind of around the June to August time frame. Would there have been similar rooms to when they actually closed in September? The decor, the wallpaper?
Yes.
Okay, so there
Yes.
wasn't any major renovations
No,
prior
not at
to
all.
shutting down?
No.
Okay. You had gone into several of the different rooms.
Yes.
You described to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, was the facade or the decor of those rooms essentially the same for every single room?
It was. They were exactly the same.
What county was the Congress Hotel and Suites located in?
Gwinnett.
All right, I'm going to show you what's been marked previously as States Exhibits number 67 through 70. I have previously shown those to Defense Counsel as well.
Okay.
I will ask you to please have a look at these for me and tell me if you recognize these.
Yes, this is the front of the hotel, the front entrance. This one here is the front entrance.
I'll go through them in
Oh, okay.
just a moment, but do you recognize those as photographs of the Congress Inn interior and exterior?
Yes.
And is that how the Congress Inn would have looked throughout the 2020, 2021 years?
Yes.
And
So these were, if you look closely to them, you can't really see the wallpaper very good, but
well, before we get there, I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm going to have to ask the court for
Okay.
a couple questions before we start going into the details. But those accurately reflect
Yes.
the rooms as you remember them,
Yes.
as general manager for 10 years there.
yes.
Judge, at this time, the state would move to tender into evidence States Exhibits number 67 through 70, again previously shown to Defense Counsel.
No objection. Admitted without objection.
Thank you. Now, may I publish these as well, Judge?
You may.
All right, now, Ms. Penex, I think it might be easier to share those photographs with the jury by placing them there behind you. You can also see the monitor next to you, but I'm going to show States Exhibit number 67 first. And if it is helpful to you, there is a pointer. I'm not sure that you may actually need it, but State's Exhibit 67, what does that actually show?
So that's the actual front entrance of the hotel right through here, is the front entrance.
And that is the one, that is the location that you referred to in Oakbrook Parkway in Jimmy Carter in Gwinnett County?
Yes.
State's Exhibit number 60. Let's try 68. All right, and I'm just going to ask you to explain the surroundings and how you were able to determine that this would be a room at the Congress Hotel.
So this would be the living room, and it's hard to see, but
This might be a good pointer time,
The-
actually, if you don't mind.
well, it's,
And point on the screen.
And if you're okay with maybe standing
Oh,
up, it
yep.
might help you a little.
so it's hard to see, but this wallpaper here, the logo, is the same logo as this, and it's a CH. It's for Congress Hotel.
Okay. And that is, in fact, recognizable by you as one of the rooms at the Congress Hotel there on Oakbrook Parkway.
Yes.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit number 69. Tell us if there's anything here that you recognize as well.
Same thing with the logo carpet and the wallpaper, and then each of the living rooms have this couch in it. And then there's also, you can't see it, but there's drapes here that have the same logo on it.
All right, and then finally, State's Exhibit number 70. Is that the same logo there on
It
the
is.
carpet and then again on the wallpaper as you previously described?
It is, yes.
That's all the questions I have, Judge. Thank you. Council may have some questions for you.
I will.
Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
May the witness be excused.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, you are excused.
Thank you.
Judge, the state would call Barbara Wright.